The bar for professionalism has dropped hard.
Be professional with Dr. Burks and Dr. Ellison. From the janitor to the C-suite, keeping God relevant. Mop bucket wisdom to the corner office elegance. Blueprints written, fates the evidence. Break room prayers, grind in the trenches. Lunchbox dream, now boardroom benches. Respect the journey, respect the mission. From sweeper to leader, same ambition. Be professional, be exceptional. From the bottom to the top, stay intentional. God first, every move is directional. Hustle hard, make the climb perpetual. Clocking with a purpose, vision so surgical. Even in the grind, my stance is vertical. Break room debates, turn to global summits. Faith in my corner, yeah, my drives are coming. Paper trail stack, but the soul don't fold. Integrity, my
Welcome back. If you're new here, my name is Dr. Ellison, and I serve as the COO for Be Professional. We're a veteran-owned, faith-based business, and we talk about real-world workplace issues. We know unprofessionalism can get people hurt. We know from experience. Today, we're diving into a topic that needs to be addressed more than ever. You've probably seen it. Maybe you've experienced it firsthand. The bar for professionalism has dropped hard. We're talking about things like quiet quitting, lowering standards because of people pleasing and fear, poor customer service, entitlement from those who haven't put in the work, not returning calls, texts, emails, dressing inappropriately for the workplace, even disrespecting authority, even flat out ignoring responsibilities. Whether it's poor communication, lack of follow through, or just bad attitudes, it feels like people have forgotten what it means to carry themselves with excellence. So, what's causing this shift? There's more than one reason, but here are a few that we've seen. A culture of comfort. We live in a culture obsessed with comfort, convenience over commitment, instant gratification over long term integrity, an entitlement mindset. There's this idea now that we're owed something, that we deserve reward without sacrifice. That attitude destroys work ethic and lack of accountability. The standard is the basement. That's the foundation. That's ground level stuff. And people today are rarely held accountable anymore. Without structure, the standards fall. And then no biblical foundation. And maybe most importantly, many have drifted from God's principles. Scripture teaches us as workers who tend a fig tree are allowed to eat the fruit, so workers who protect their employer's interests will be rewarded. Who is our employer? Ultimately, it is the Lord our God who sees everything. Remember, we don't work to please people. And as a veteran, I was trained to operate through a set of shared discipline values: loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, personal courage. Not just because someone was watching, but because it was the right thing to do. That's what professionalism is: honoring your word, honoring your work, and honoring others. By definition, it is the conduct or qualities that characterize a profession or a professional person. In the military, professionalism, it is an option. It's not optional. It's the standard. And when we say unprofessionalism can get people hurt, that's not just some fancy slogan. I have personally witnessed serious injury and even death because of unchecked unprofessionalism. But imagine if we brought that same mindset that professionalism isn't optional into everyday life, into business, family, and even our churches. As a faith based business, we believe professionalism isn't just a work ethic issue, it's a heart issue. The Bible teaches that whatever is in your heart determines what you say. And I'll go further to say it also determines what you do. Matthew chapter 12 and verse 35 reads, "A good person produces good things from the treasury of a good heart, and an evil person produces evil things from the treasury of an evil heart." When we serve with excellence, we honor God. When we show up on time, speak with respect, take pride in our work, we're reflecting Christ in a culture that desperately needs it. So, how do we bring professionalism back? We raise the standard. Don't wait for others. Be the example. Be on time. Be prepared. Be respectful. Be respectful. And speak life into others. Call out greatness in others. Encourage them to step up. And train the next generation. Teach kids and young adults what it means to work with integrity. And stay rooted in the Word. Keep Christ at the center, letting His excellence shape our own. We're not just here to go to a job or run a business. We're here to live out the calling of God placed on us. And that starts with how we carry ourselves every day. If you're tired of the lack of unprofessionalism in the world, start being the difference. Lead with honor, work with excellence, and let people see Christ through your character. If this message resonated with you, do us a favor. Like the video, drop a comment, subscribe for more content grounded in faith, discipline, and leadership. And remember, professionalism isn't old fashioned, it's biblical. And it's time we brought it back. We encourage you, now encourage others, and as always, be professional.
Be professional with Dr. Burks and Dr. Ellison. From the janitor to the C-suite, keeping God relevant. Mop bucket wisdom to the corner office elegance. Blueprints written, faith's the evidence. Break room prayers, grind in the trenches. Lunchbox dream, now boardroom benches. Respect the journey, respect the mission. From sweeper to leader, same ambition. Be professional, be exceptional. From the bottom to the top, stay intentional. God first, every move is directional. Hustle hard, make the climb perpetual. Clocking with a purpose, vision so surgical. Even in the grind, my stance is vertical. Break room debates, turn to global summits. Faith in my corner, yeah, my drive